Hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Microsoft Power BI PL-300 exam series. I am your host, Aapka Consultant, bringing you episode 19 on the ongoing practice set. So today's topic is use relationship DAX in Power BI Desktop. I've already put out 18 videos on this series. You can check out on this link which is popping up right here for the playlist. So you are following up with me on the latest question that are coming in this exam. So yeah, that being said, let's look at the question number 19, which says you possess a Power BI dashboard that fetches a calendar table and a transactions table from a cloud-based SQL database. The transactions table includes the following temporal foreign keys: payment date, purchase date, shipping date. The requirement is to facilitate the evaluation of transaction trends over time considering all the temporal foreign keys. So the solution that they are using is U device measures leveraging the use relationship DAX to apply filters on transactions based on the inactive association between the transactions table and the calendar table. Does this fulfill the objective? Your options are yes and no. I'm going to pause the video here for 10 seconds. You can think what is the solution. Your time starts now. So yeah, let's look at the solution, which is yes. So basically, you can use relationship in this scenario where you are leveraging for inactive relationship in the models. So yeah, let's look at the overall explanation. So yeah, this slide talks about how use relationship DAX works, function, and how you can use in your particular scenario given in this question. You can pause this video here, go through this information on slide one. The next slide, again, elaborating on benefits of using use relationship DAX, dynamic filtering, and also activating the inactive relationship. You can pause the video here, go through these information. The next slide talks about a sample snippet code where you can use relationship DAX in order to calculate the total of sales amount by leveraging the two date column, one from the shipping date of transactions table, another is date column of calendar table. So yeah, the last slide covers about use relationship function, how it is a powerful tool specifically for multiple date related fields in fact table. So yeah, again, you can pause this video here, absorb all this information, and it will definitely improve your understanding. The next slide talks about the resources that I have been using as part of this course. One is from Udemy, the Microsoft Power BI Data Analyst certification. The next is the Microsoft Learn article on this use relationship DAX, which we will just now look at. So let me go back to the article. So yeah, this article talks about use relationship DAX. Basically, it is used in a specific calculation as the one that exists between column name 1 and 2. So the syntax is simple. You have to type use relationship. In the bracket, you have to provide the column name 1 and 2. And the below table talks about definition of these two columns. You can go through these, and also what are the remarks specifically for using this function in Power BI. I will put this link in the video description also, so you can go through this and improve your understanding on this topic. So yeah, that is on the article bit. Let's look at the one of the sample report in Power BI desktop and see this function in action. So I have this report open where I am using customers table, date table, and sales table. So customer table contains information about customer key, name, gender, education, occupation, country. The sales table contain information like order date, quantity, net price, delivery date, and customer key. Let's look at the model view. So basically, Power BI has automatically, created relationship between sales and date via the order date and date, and between customer and sales with the help of customer key, right? So these are two active relationship between these three tables. These are the say fact table. This is the dimension table. So yeah. So the ask here is to calculate different delivery amount. Let me first create a matrix visual and show you what I am visualizing here. So let's say I want to look at the sales amount for 2 years month wise. So it's a sales amount. Let me put calendar here, and let me put month name. Yeah, and let me expand all the hierarchies. So yeah, this is a matrix visual where you can see the sales amount for calendar year 2008 and 2009 for all the months. So that this is how you see, which is based on the order date. So the ask here, if what if I want to use delivery date as the, you know, reference point, I want to calculate the delivery amount. So for that you have to first create a relationship between delivery date from sales table and date to the date table. You go back to the model view and create a relationship between delivery date and date. So drag and drop delivery date to date and save it. So what you can see here is Power BI has created a relationship between these two columns, but it is inactive because it is showed by dotted, and it is inactive because you can only use one active relationship between two columns, between two tables, right? So other is the active one, this is inactive, but still you can use these two columns with the help of use relationship DAX. That is what we are going to look at. Go back to the report view and let's create a measure called delivery amount. Delivery amount is equal to calculate sales amount, comma, use relationship DAX, provide the column name, one from the delivery date of sales table, another from the date column of the date table. So yeah, this is a basic DAX using this use relationship function. Just click on it and drag and drop delivery amount to this visual. So yeah, well, you can see some of the sales amount are same, but some are different. For example, March of 2008, it is a difference, and in July 2008, it is different. So this use relationship function is very helpful in these scenarios because the delivery date might be different than the order date. Your order might get delivered, you know, a week later, 2 days later, 3 days later. That is why you see the difference in these two amounts, and but the total will be same. Obviously, there is some variations. Yeah, it is same, right? So yeah, that is where you can use this function in Power BI. I hope it has improved your understanding on using this use relationship, using the inactive relationship right in the model. So yeah, this is on this topic. Hope to see you on the next episode. Thank you for watching.